thought about something that I heard today as I was listening to some comments from the senators and so on. And I thought about a comment Senator Mitch McConnell made. It was sort of funny, but at the same time, a lot of seriousness in it, in which he said he did see like a coming together. He did see people that was on both sides of the fence that was binding together during this time. And he also made the statement, he said, as the saying goes, united we will stand. Then he said, even if it is 6 feet apart. So, of course, he had a little smile when he said it, just to lighten the thing up. But, I mean, really, there was a lot of truth in what he said. And I want to make this statement as well. I know a lot of people right now probably are wondering, and a lot of people are saying a lot of things, and you really have to watch what you listen to. I mean, anybody. I don't care whether it's, people that claim to know, Christ, or I'm talking about, political people or whatever, because a lot of people saying a lot of things. But here's the thing, folks. I mean, we've just got to remember God is still God. God is in control. There's no use running around hollering the sky's falling. This country has been through a lot of things. It's been through, things before. I wasn't around during World War II, but I can only imagine what was being said around World War II. I do know, some of the things I have lived, and been around, the Gulf War, Y2K, and all of this. It promoted a lot of, fear, and a lot of people was, not knowing what was going on, but God still was God, and God is still God, and God saw us through, and God will see us through this. And I believe, as the president said, we will come out stronger as a country than we was 4 to 5 months ago. And I want to give you this little illustration. I've been talking a lot, or posting some clips on Twitter and so on. Follow us at God Country and You on Twitter. But I've been posting a lot on Twitter about, some pictures of Moses and the time the Israelites was in Egypt land and in Egyptian bondage. And because I don't know, I've just been feeling a lot about that. And, of course, it's getting close to Easter time, and that is one of my favorite all-time movies. But I was thinking about, this hour in which we live. And think about it this way. God gave me this little illustration a long time ago. You can sit in a room. I don't know what time of day you might be watching this, but you can sit in a room with your light on in your house, let's say in the den. You all can all sit there, and it might be midday, and the light is on. And a lot of times that you don't really need that light, or you don't really notice that light, I'll say, because the sun's shining in from the outside. So during the daylight, you sort of take that light for granted. But if it's 9 o'clock at night and you're sitting there, that light shines a whole lot brighter, doesn't it? So sometimes in the darkest times, or in the times of when you need the light the most, that light is going to shine the brightest. The light still shines at midnight or 9 o'clock at night the same way it does at noon. It's still shining, but yet the darker the hour gets, the more the light shines. So God is still shining in this hour, and His light is really illuminating. And it's up to us, it's up to the people that know God to tell people to keep the faith. God's still in control. God's got this, folks. Let's just remember that. Follow us on Twitter, God Country and You. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications every time we make a video. You'll be notified. We don't like to make real long videos because a lot of times people might see it and think, oh, mercy, I don't want to listen to that long one. But, gradually we might work our way up. We've been making a few little longer ones in the past, but most of them are around 3 to 5 minutes. So just keep that in mind and let the light of God shine through you. Catch you on the next video. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you then.